it's funny how I was kind of underwhelmed by this. I sound like I was underwhelmed by this theme, but I really do like it. It has a nice sound to it and all. And time for another waiting game. So, I've been doing my research, and apparently I am much closer to finishing this game than I originally thought. I mean, much closer. Like, my goodness, I couldn't believe how little I was thinking, oh, I'm not that close. I was kind of belittling myself, but no, I got only a few more things to do, and then I'm done with this game. It's so sad, because I love this game. And I guess I could talk about future plans. Oh, hey, full cust. Gee, I wonder if I'm gonna get a good rank on these guys. Well, I got a good rank, but I didn't get their chip, so never mind. Another barrier asterisk. Oh yeah, I guess it's because I didn't get the barrier asterisk whenever I restarted my game after losing. Final BugFrag, people. That's all 32 BugFrags in the game. Apparently, a lot of people have problems with figuring out what the heck the BugFrags do. Like, no one's really spent a lot of time, and I guess that's because they spent a lot more time on the sequels than they did the first two games or so. Which, you know, not to say that I really mad at them for doing that, but I mean, this is a really good game. It's pretty amazing compared to the first one, in my opinion. So I'm surprised people didn't really try and figure it out. Standing right here, he can't do anything. Wow. I mean, look, I'm just beating the crap out of this guy, and he can't go because of that rock in front of me. Oh my, so yeah, I think it's only me and Rome Mithril so far that have really unlocked the secret. There are 32, they aren't random, and just simple stuff like that. You would think no one would miss, but no, guess what? People missed. And I think that's the last sub-memory. Yeah, that is, because you can only hold up to 8. I think the sub-memories are kind of weirder, because you only get 4, meaning you get a odd amount of 8, and Protecto 3s. Well then, these guys, there's only one way to beat them. One way possible, kind of like in following games where I think, well, I know Battle3 did, but yes, this game made it so that there's only one way to beat these guys. Nothing else will work, and I'm probably gonna die if I don't get that combination soon. And I have a fanning. I'm gonna die. Yes, I did, but I saved right here. Okay, really? Okay, this time I may be able to do it, so let me just try. Okay, I have better chips and stuff to live. I should be perfectly fine. Still trying to get all the chips necessary. And they're not coming really easily. Ah, there they are. You need to have Life Sword 3 and a plus 20 minimum. There is an attack plus 30, but I've been holding out on that for a reason. And once you defeat all these guys, you can finally get to here, which contains the AntiNavi X. Now this thing has two main uses. One, whenever you're doing battles with other friends, where you can stop your friend from using Navis, but it's completely useless otherwise. Or one program in advance that you're technically not supposed to be able to do, but I'll get more to that later. And I should probably use it and unlock a full energy. I mean, they're really cheap in this game. And even later games, they weren't really that expensive. Dang, how did I get back up to 49,000? Oh yeah, I guess it's because of all those Protecto battles. What's my library count? Wow. Yeah, you can't go past this door. Unless you have 200 out of the library. I guess it's to make sure you're well prepared for the battle and stuff, but yeah. I guess that means I get to do a little bit of chip grinding. I'm gonna go check out this list and see what I do need to get. There's something I've been meaning to do for the whole time ever since I started collecting all the BugFrags. Remember way back whenever I was in here? Well, there was this BugFrag trader, and he's the only one in the game currently. He gave you a few good things, like if you had one, you might be able to get this one, which was helpful in the beginning. This one I remember always getting in the beginning. SubMem help you with all the program advances. However, he has three of them that are completely original to him. He has the AirShoes, an attack plus freaking 30 for a very low price, and the ZeusHamr. And if you buy everything else in his shop, you'll realize that's everything in the game. That's everything you can buy with the BugFrags. I mean, you can miss 4 and still get all the important stuff. And there are other ways to get the AirShoes, but to get the attack plus 30 and the ZeusHamr, you have to have minimum 24. And that brings our library total up a whole 3, which is very nice. And I know of a way I can get 2 more. Not from this guy. You can talk to this guy and he has this, a fire plus 40. And I never bought his HP memories, I'm surprised. I guess I didn't have enough money at the time. So meaning that's brought my HP up a very good amount. And I know how to get 2 more right off the top of my head. And you may be able to guess what they are. Alright, now, to be able to unlock the version 2 of the Navis in this area, which is indeed what I'm going for, you absolutely, positively have to, jack in and then jack out this area after being their first forms. Wonder if I can get this right. Almost. I'm surprised the fire isn't, melting the ice or something useful like that, but I'm trying to put sense into a video game. So yeah, I'm doing the first forms, the second forms of these guys so I can get their first chips. Simple as that. Now, these guys start to get really annoying second time around because they start adding new tricks, and their tricks can get really annoying. Yes, their annoying tricks really do get annoying. I'm always extra precautious whenever it goes to the middle, because that's when they usually send out the ratty, and I really hate the ratty attack. Crap, that thing can set it off, really. Yeah, there's the Anubis. And there's the ratty. Only sends out 1 still, but oh no, that's gonna change. Yeah, for some reason, third form, they decide to send out 3 at a time, which really makes me just go, what the heck, really? You do this to me? Really? You're doing this to me? I wonder if I can make it go off anyway. No, it just follows that. And, well, here's the very complacent snake. Why did I say complacent? There's like a ton of better words, and I use the word complacent. Really? Ultra Bomb. Oh yay, those things. Oh yay, they resist. And I can show off another program advance. This, my friend, is the reason I got the Quake 3, so I can do this. HvyStamp. 800 damage. Single enemy. Amazing program advance. You saw me beat the base. Not base. You saw me beat Gospel with it the first time whenever I played through this game. And that makes us have 199. So if I go over to where NaplamMn is, ooh, yay, 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 I love Shadow 3. It makes Invis look easy. It makes Invis look bad. Alright, the Shadow viruses, well, as the name suggests, only sword attacks will hurt you, which really means like sharp objects like kunai, shurikens, swords. Meaning that to most bosses, none of them are going to be able to hit you. And this thing lasts a stupid long time, and your charge attack becomes an 80 powered step sword where you go up to, doesn't matter which terrain, and you slash with a white sword. That does 80 damage. Overall, a very good chip. You've been able to access these for a while actually with the Shadow 1s and 2s, but nothing comes even close to how good Shadow 3 is due to longevity. And I think I messed that up. Alright, let me try waiting a second this time. Okay, I waited just about the right amount of time. Good, I got a pee. No, I don't really have to pee, but you know what I mean. Yeah, again, if you always just need money or something, going through here would help you because you get good amounts of stuff. And let's see. It really didn't die. Wow. Didn't even get a rare chip out of that. Okay, here he is. Remember, Aqua Ball kills this guy. Still. It's gonna make more sense now because those little Gatling guns he releases, they go a lot faster. A lot faster. And, you know, their shots do more damage and stuff. To give you an example, those things just soak up damage. I mean, look at that. And remember, it does double damage to him since it's Aqua, so you do amazing amounts of damage to him. I mean, seriously, that was how long it took for his health bar to go down. And it's not like this guy has the most health anyway. I mean, he has a high amount of health since he's a last boss and all that, but really, compared to a lot of the bosses, he is not that bad. Especially that dang Magnet Man. And so there's NaplamMn. His chip isn't really all that good, and I didn't really talk about PharoMan's, but PharoMan does random stuff. Usually just releases a laser from his coffin. And, I mean, it's very high power, but it's like a one-hit shot, and you can stack up a lot more damage in other ways. Oh man, I really hate those. I really hate the electric ones, because they send out something similar to how the electric attacks worked in Bound and Rick 1, where every time you move, you get hurt. So, now we just go on down and we can just check these things out, see what they give us now. And, wow, after this long, we finally get our third level up, which means now our charge check is 50, which is nice. Guess it means we're also getting close to another style change, but I'm hoping I can get... I hate this mole. I really, really do hate this mole. Because it never attacks. Your attacks do the amount of damage, but it only takes one hit, meaning that stacked attacks don't work. And remember, that thing is 800 damage, meaning that unless you have a really powerful hitting attack, like, say, a HvyStamp or something, you're not going to do much damage to it. I just gotta hope that I can line myself up correctly and hit this thing enough times. I need to keep him up because this guy gives out really odd chips, but one of the more important things is that he gives out a chip that's specific only to him. Come on, give me something good here. And I just need one more good strong attack, but I'm not getting any. Thankfully, he's still giving me enough time. Not to mention, this thing is stupid, stupid, stupid rare when it comes to finding him in a real life game. Especially with all the strong viruses in here and you can't run from them and such. Oh crap, really? I guess he uses an escape chip after a while, but really? That's just wrong. For all that time I spent hitting him and making sure that he didn't go away, he just leaves. You can tell how much I love that guy. Alright, let's try not to die. Surprisingly enough, I didn't. Not only did I not die, I also got Yo-Yo 3. Nice. So, save our game here. Surprisingly, I didn't lose much. I didn't lose any health coming to here. You who have passed 3 trials, I honor you. Now the final door shall open. Yep, this is indeed the end of the World 3. And there's nothing here. Hi there, really odd looking man. It's this. What is this? Well, it's this evil guy because apparently he's the leader of the World 3. And they're trying to say, we've restored the World 3. How proud are we? And his name is PlaNetMn. Gee, I couldn't tell. I mean, he only has a giant planet as his belly. And so, he's like every other bad cartoon villain, is like, let's take over the world! And this guy talks with a lot of ellipses, and we're all like, I can't let you get away with this. Alright, so let's not lose and finish this guy off. He has 2 little planets. They have the 4 elements, but they're at random, pretty much. And he doesn't really do much. Actually, I don't think he does much at all. So, mostly you're just wailing on him. Well, that one makes sense to have Shadow and an Invis 3. So I'll just equip Shadow. And yeah, the annoying thing is that he sends out the asteroid thing, the asteroid chip, and continually sends it out to hit you. Now, since you can hit him with the... Actually, you could hit him, I guess. You can hit him with a lot of attacks, but that doesn't mean you can't do damage on him. Not to mention, he has a pretty high amount of health, if you didn't see. I mean, he started out with 1600 first form. Imagine later forms. He also does this attack, which trying to dodge all of his other stuff can be annoying, and he does it whenever he has, I think, below half health. Other than that, he's not too bad of a final boss. Definitely not what you were expecting from the leader of the World freaking 3. And yeah, he's like, somehow the World 3 will rise again. They just don't stay down, do they? Man, I'm hungry. Yeah, this is a no deck out zone, so that means we gotta painfully walk back. And hold on. Alright, we're almost home free. You know, I probably could choose it going up to where we got the army data and leaving, but let's just go back the long way for the heck of it. We're so close anyway. Oh, wait a second. What's this? We feel tremendous power. Powerful. Oppressive. I can make so many bad jokes right now, but I'm gonna hold off on them. And, oh hey, it's base. Yeah, it turns out this is a more powerful version. He's like, oh please, I'm not a crony. He roams the cyberworld and fights the strong. And he shakes the screen. Interesting fact, this is how I first found Rome Mithril, because I was trying to figure out how the heck do you do the after game, and this was the first video I saw of his. Kinda spoiled the game, but oh well. So he's like, finally, worthy foes, let me fight you. Meet Base. Niao has a 100 power aura, and is easily the strongest enemy in the game. Wow, I got really lucky with my NaplamMn refight. Remember that, Mole 2? This is what happens whenever you're successful. I am not going to re-show that battle. It can also give you some really weird codes of Varsword and the AirShoes. I replaced the Shadow of 3 with a full cust, and I also replaced the three Ratton1s with the swords again, so I can have more powerful program advances to hit this guy with. Alright, base, I'm more ready for you. Let's do this thing. Still gonna have to get pretty lucky if I wanted to hit him with this. Why do you keep on moving at, like, very last second before I can hit you? Actually, now I think about it, I could use the elect swords to cut through his barrier as well. Okay, a few more hits. That's a lot better than once last time. I liked him better in the sequels whenever you could hit him a lot more times. That's just me. You know, what I say doesn't always matter. Alright, invis. And I'm not going to waste this chip, I'm going to wait until he comes up here and I can slash it. And he moves so much. I bet I could use that Aqua Ball a lot better than I did last time. I just need to wait for him to do the certain attack he always does, which is the... I don't know what you really call it, but it's the yellow charge attack that lets him unleash a lot of stuff. Alright, Aqua Ball. Go. Yeah, this is working a lot better than it did last time. Hit him? Yes, okay. Phew, that took up a lot of stress, believe it or not. Alright, just need to wait for him a little bit more. You gotta be smarter about battling him. Unlike I was last time. And 5 100 hits is gonna deal a lot of damage to him, so I think I'm good now. I'm not gonna cut out the first battle just because, you know, first off, it was actually pretty interesting to watch, but second off, because I know I can do a lot better. Let me get rid of a few chips. I guess I'll save off on this. Ooh, he's doing the blue one. This is the easiest to dodge. He just shoots off in an 8 pattern. The guide I used said that was a hard attack to dodge, and I was really hoping he was joking, but apparently he wasn't. Oh well. To every man his own, I guess. Hopping around the screen, hopping around the screen. Shoot. Alright, time to finish him off now. HvyStamp. Finish this guy. And with that comes the first time I've ever beaten him without a heat style. So yeah, we like barely hurt him apparently. And he just kinda leaves. At least that means we're the strong. And with that we get this somewhat secret ending. After you beat base, you get this, which tells you all of your... the first time you ever beat the bosses times. As you can tell, I'm not really that good because I got horrible ranks. But, you know, the first time you're not really supposed to get a good rank, you're just supposed to be able to beat them. I know I do good on PharoMan because he's actually a fun boss. I did really good on Nightman, MMBN2, not really good on MMBN2, but I was just naming off the bosses as they went. FreezeMan's my favorite, PharoMan, weird, NaplamMn, easy, MMBN2, oh, there's my alarm clock. And this turned out high quality, and finally base. We also get all these nice statistics. Number of battles, number of times defeated. So you can tell I've been defeated a lot. I've got a pretty good average delete time. And a good average level. I've retreated only 300 times or so. Only got 13 of the 31. That's the only time you'll ever see that screen. Because after that... well, first off you get this thing, which is... the base chip. Allow me to say this. If you haven't been able to beat bosses before, base changes that. As you can tell, his version 1 is freaking 96 megabytes. Oh, I have to get rid of the chip. Well, that's not too bad. I'll just get rid of Toadman. He does the air shot or air burst, and it does a whole lot of damage. Usually. So, yeah, I'm gonna use this because I've always used it. I know Rome Mithril didn't, but oh well, he usually spams version 3s anyway, so it's not like he's too much of a good comparison. And with that, now that's the end of the Astra game. Sort of. The main reason I say sort of is we don't have all the chips yet. Nor do we have all the programming advances done yet. Meaning that all we have to do is get all those sorted out, and we'll have the game finished, right? Right? I sure do hope so. And there are a few more things, like now we have all of the version 3s of NaplamMn, PharoMan, and soon PlanetMan to deal with. And next section's probably going to be just a lot of chip grinding. But there is one more thing I want to get in order, is finish getting all of the reg ups, because I never finished that, and I want to do it now anyway, since I'm going to be doing a lot of chip grinding, and having a high-powered chip would always be nice. Alright, after much searching, if you go from where you found the BugFrag up a little bit, you find this little guy, which is a reg up 2. Meaning we only have 2 more reg ups to go. I got 50,000 more than by the way. I'm sorry, but 48's the size I'm gonna go because I can't find it. I've used multiple guides and I've still yet to find that last reg up, so I guess bye for now.